Yo, what's up, kid? No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back, everybody, to the G-Town Podcast, episode number 12. My name is Brendan Borillo. I am your main host of the G-Town Podcast. As usual, we got the cast here. We got Rich Finesse, the kid.
What's up, y'all? Then we got
Aaron.
Hey.
Finesse, the king, the kid, who run the streets out here. And today, we have our very first Vancouver-based guest. Who we got? We're gonna shake our chairs for this one, baby. Let's go. We got Sarah Almodovar. Let's go! Hey! You know what? Never mind. Let's stick to the clap, baby. What's good? Let's go. Hey, Sarah,
thank you.
What's up? Thank you so much for hopping on the podcast, man. It is a pleasure. It is an honor.
Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it.
What is going on? How is your day going today?
It's been good.
It's been good?
It's been good. Yeah. Still a little studying, a little pizza eating, a little physio rehab on my knee. But
man, myself, Sarah. We got live on today as well. We got Justin Ortiz in the back. What's good?
What's up?
Oh yeah, we also got Ceston, proud of man as always, man. Pop in your head, baby. What's good?
hello.
Hey, there he is. Just before the podcast, though, we were actually just hanging out a bit, and Sarah was telling me that she went to physio for her knees. That's fucking crazy. First of all, that's actually kind of sick. I actually want to go to physio too, but I don't know what for. Maybe just for like my lower back and whatnot, just because that shit hurt, you know.
Yeah, too much carrying, you know, tournaments and shit.
What the fuck, no. No, that's you.
It's like
man.
my back, yo.
Shit cheesing you right now. I only played up in one tournament, and that was it.
Hey, but I watched and you're pretty. Your passes were good. You're like getting into it. I saw it.
That ain't nothing.
It was good.
That ain't nothing. Yeah, my quad was hurting that day though. It was during warm-ups too, and I was like, oh fuck, my quad's pretty fucked up. But yeah, let's get right into it, guys. Sarah, to the audience that do not know you, please introduce yourself. What's good?
My name is Sarah. Sorry, I'm so nervous. I'm so shy right now. This is insane. Like, my heart's beating and I'm sweating. And, like, I don't even sweat, but I'm sweating. I'm from Vancouver, born and raised. What else do I do?
What you studying right now?
Okay. I'm a library tech student at Langara. I've actually been wanting to be a librarian. Like, that was my target since the end of high school. Like, I just wanted to do it, and because my mom was a librarian in the Philippines, and I just grew up in the library environment. Like, I did stop reading books, but then I realized, like, I actually know a lot from the things that I read when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm like,
no, it's fine.
Like, getting like all like flustered right now.
Are you like reading like encyclopedias when you were a kid?
No, just like
smart. You're like,
so
an encyclopedia.
No, but like when was it? Like, I was like, what, grade 5, and like I loved reading the Odyssey.
What's that?
It's like Greek mythology and stuff. Like, they had like simple ones for kids, and like I loved reading those. Like, you know how some kids like watching like reading Captain Underpants and like all those like comics.
You're out
and
here
stuff,
reading like what adults read and shit.
Yeah, so I'm like I'm like, ooh, what's this? It has like the big guy with like one eye, like the Cyclops, and I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. So I started reading that stuff, and then it just like sparked my interest in like different cultures, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I actually went to UBC after high school, and I was studying anthropology.
Oh.
And that's like the study of culture, and I really I got into it. Like, I got into everything that was like not Western.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Odyssey. So that's like Greek mythology. Oh, okay, that's cool. I actually started reading like when I was younger. I read like fiction books like Perseus Jackson. You guys know that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the kid right there, Percy Jackson and like the Lightning Thief. And that's when I got into like Greek mythology and all that, like Zeus. We're talking about like Apollo. We're talking about like Hades.
Hermes.
Yeah,
like
Hermes.
OP, yeah.
And like then I played God of War. If you guys know what God of War is.
Oh yeah.
that kind of just fucked up the whole thing. But yeah. One of the things too, if you guys don't know Sarah's actually like a huge volleyball player. She's fucking nuts, man. You guys have no idea. Like, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just bringing this out right now. This is like the first story about how I met Sarah. It was very, very brief. All we did is said hi. We just like waved.
Yeah.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then after we were playing volleyball at Drop-In at Bonzer in Burnaby, and then oh man, like it was like it was just my team, and like you had your own crew you had your own crew, and like how it happened. Sarah in volleyball, they're just it's 6v6 kind of thing, and then like Sarah was in the front row, and oh, we good? Okay, sorry. And then Sarah was in the front row. She was sitting on the left side, right? And like ball goes up. Ball's like set up to her, and like I'm in the 5 position, which is across from Sarah, and she spikes it right on me, like right in my face. I don't know if you remember that, but then like, holy crap!
Because it happens so often. That's why she spikes balls every day. Like.
Yeah, pretty much. She flicked that ball down, like, and then this is when I was like I'm still pretty scrub, but she spiked to my face. I didn't know what to do. Fucking like I went like this.
It's good reflexes.
I covered my face, but my hands in my face though, so I was like, ooh, and I think I cut myself that day too. Like my nails like a little bit long, so I went like that, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy, yo.
Like, she's stuff it.
Straight up though, but that's how I first met Sarah though. Fucking scary. I was like, oh shit. And afterwards, we kept playing more games, and then like the next week afterwards, Sarah scored like. She was serving on our team, and she got like 6 service aces on us. And ace is like when you serve and then it just touches the ground or like
Like,
someone
if someone like shanks it, they touch it and it like bounces off their hands.
Yeah, and it was like 6 serves straight.
Wow.
And we were choking up. We were like,
Yeah, and then I remember clearly, like, I was kind of getting cocky because, like, I was getting back into volleyball, and I was like, you know what? I was getting back into it when I met you guys, actually.
So she's just chilling then. Holy fuck.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm feeling good. Like, I'm just gonna show you how it's done. And then I think I beat you guys because I think we were like, some of your teammates I was already very like comfortable with. So I was like, oh, you want me to, like, underhand serve for you then?
No.
So then I did, and I accidentally put it into the net, and there was like, ooh, like, that was kind of embarrassing. I'm so sorry. That was, like, harsh karma right there.
It's okay. It's okay.
But, yeah.
Well, thanks for going easy on us. Shit, yo.
I tried.
Oh, my God. Before we proceed on, I actually just want to start with, like, a few icebreaker questions for everyone, actually. Starting with Sarah, and then we'll go quickly around the table. What was the last anime or TV show that you watched?
Okay, to be honest, like, I always have friends on in the background, no matter what I'm doing. Like, if I'm studying, I'll have friends on. If I'm, like, cleaning my room, I'll have friends on. But if I'm, like, actually, like, laying down in bed, like, wanting to watch anime, the last one I watched was Promised Neverland.
Promised Neverland.
Yeah.
Dope.
Do you guys watch anime?
Not recently. I have, like, when Brendan recommends me something, I'll check it out. But like, I don't really actively watch it.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't watch anime.
But what's the aside from anime, what's the last like TV show or movie that you guys watched?
Last TV show I watched is like something I just put on when I eat. Is like, it's called Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
Oh no way!
You know what Bob's Burgers is? That's my favorite cartoon. Right? Yeah.
What season are they on?
Like season 9.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
Shut up.
How many episodes per season?
Like 15-ish, I think.
I watched a few episodes of Nina.
Yeah.
And it was
Dude,
pretty jokes, yeah. It's pretty funny.
Bob's
Yeah.
Burgers is hilarious.
There's an episode where like the dad was Bob.
Yeah.
Bob's like trapped in a wall.
Oh.
And nobody knows where he is. Everyone thinks he's a ghost, right? And he's like,
Oh my God,
oh, I'm
dude.
dead. And it's so
It's
funny.
funny, man.
Gotta watch it.
Yeah.
You?
Watching the show. It's like called Animal Kingdom. That's what you think it's about animals, but it's like a drama like between like a teenager and like he's just like meeting his uncles and his grandma and like they're like thieves. Like that's what they do as a career. Like they just like go on heists and stuff.
Yeah.
And then now like I guess like I'm just like recently watching it. He's like coming to terms whether or not like he should be part of the family or not. But like they're kind of like manipulative. So like I don't know, it's just interesting.
That
drama.
is interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I like that.
Damn, I was thinking like National Geographic.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was kind of like searching up like the synopsis of the show, and like it was like, because there's another series called Animal Kingdom, and it's just about animals. Yeah.
That's why I was like,
This is not the synopsis of the show I'm watching, but yeah, it's on Netflix, and I'm starting to watch the Trailer Park Boys in cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they released the Trailer Park Boys in cartoon. So, yeah, you should check that out.
Okay.
Actually.
Trailer Park Boys.
In cartoon.
That's dope.
Yeah.
In anime form. The last show I watched or movie. Damn, fuck. At work today. Like I had a little bit of downtime at work today. I watched like it was like at 8 in the morning. I'm like watching like Afro Samurai. You guys know that?
Oh yeah.
Afro Samurai.
That's an old show. Huh?
Yeah.
It's an old movie. Like sick ass art style. It's like a black samurai.
It's like an American anime, right?
Yeah.
With Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. It's fucking sick.
It's so dope.
And it's all about like this samurai, or it starts with a kid and the kid's dad was like the #1 warrior or samurai, and then he got his ass kicked, and his head got like sliced off.
The dad?
Yeah, the dad.
Oh shit.
And then right in front of the kid.
Yeah.
And then in this world, they wear like a headband, like the #1 headband, the #2 headband, right? The #1 meaning like you're the strongest. It has like a lot of meaning to it.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah, right? And then so he kills his dad, and then like the guy who killed his dad, he gave the headband to the kid. The number 2 headband to his kid. He's like, oh, challenge me someday. And then that whole movie is just based on like, oh, the kid grew up, and he's like a boss ass samurai, and he's just killing everyone, and like
Jesus.
Da.
It's like the origin story. Like he killed his dad, and that's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
Mm-hmm. And then like he versus the guy again who has the number 1 headband, and there's like a twist on it. I do recommend that you watch it though. It's fucking
don't
sick.
spoil it all for everyone.
Yeah, okay, that's right. It's on YouTube. Hilarious. I fucking love it. Don't you guys love it?
Yeah,
when you guys on YouTube and you guys find full video, full movies, it's like, oh, it takes the cake sometimes. Second question. That was nice, guys. Favorite bubble tea? Real quick one. Around the table, starting with Sarah.
Bubble tea. Oh my gosh. Green tea ice cream, but it has to be from like milk and sugar or green leaf, like in East Van. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like taro, man.
Taro, dude.
Taro.
Is my favorite.
Yeah,
Is that
girls
basic?
in there too.
Is that basic?
Are you Filipino?
No, I'm
Okay.
Taro's kill.
Taro's kills, yo. Taro's kills.
Yeah, I get taro.
Justin, real quick. Favorite bubble tea flavor?
Favorite bubble tea? I'm really digging that brown rice milk tea. Green.
What?
From where? That's good. It ain't bad. Try that. Bubble World. It's like crunchy, right?
Yeah, they have like the little crunchy bits at the end there.
I love it.
I tried that.
Pretty good.
Darshan told me about that.
What? Bubble got everything, yeah?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Shout out my man's Eric, yo, with that pork blood slush. Bubble tea, yo. So good.
That's a
So,
delicacy.
yo.
So good, yo.
Yeah, the Dinuguan slush.
What the bubble?
Bubble.
Yeah, wow.
Fucking pork intestines.
Oh,
Milk tea.
Yo.
bro, they have
Half
all those
sugar, bro,
ingredients,
half sugar,
dude.
The pearls,
Yeah.
so good.
Half coconut jelly, yo.
Yeah, half coconut jelly,
Wow.
half intestine. Yeah.
Richard?
I like to get milk tea or green milk tea. Depends on the day if I want half pearls or half coconut jelly. And my go-to spot is Bubble World or Cocoa. But
Cocoa's good.
yeah,
Their
Cocoa's
macchiatos
good.
are so good.
Macchiatos.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
you know,
there's
like
this-
the,
yeah.
the salted foam.
yeah.
Yeah, they're so good.
Or there's this other place that has like they just serve milk and pearls. I forgot what it's called. It's in Vancouver. It's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sick,
the brown sugar one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
The
Oh,
one
is
they
that
like
like
stir
the
fry.
pearls?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That place is killed too.
Shifu Tang, that's what it's called?
Something like that.
Something
I don't
like
want to
that.
butcher the name.
Oh, and they make their own
Pearls.
in-house.
In-house, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like they got
Yeah.
like cooking it.
That's
I
like on
think-
everyone's Instagram.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of places like opening that like concept up though, like making their own like pearls, like Boba Boy and like
It's like flavored pearls.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to Boba Boy?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have.
It's in Kerrisdale, so.
Yeah, there's one in Kerrisdale. There's one by Metrotown now too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Near Boiling Point. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think of it? Boba Boy.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good?
I think it's like more aesthetic. No offense.
That's the one where it's like in a
glass.
bottle, right?
Yeah,
glass?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a tall like bottle, and then you can bring it to go and
That's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, the aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
Is that shit reusable? Like,
Probably.
yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's just like, it's kind of wasted. You just chuck that shit after,
I
you
know,
know? Me, man, I hate myself every time for getting it, but I just love it so much. Like, just honey milk tea.
Oh no, honey milk tea is so good. You add pudding in there though.
No, I don't. I just drink it straight.
Gotta add.
Pudding's good. Pudding's good.
Pudding's
You should try
good.
pudding.
Pudding? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of pudding? Like,
It's just like
Nice
a vanilla, like kind of like caramel pudding-ish.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Ceston, real quick. Favorite bubble tea?
Yeah, I'm gonna say mango ice cream. That's pretty good.
That's so creamy though. The ice cream ones are
I
so
know.
creamy.
It's
Yeah.
good though. I like it. Just gotta go bubble up, and yeah, you should just get that.
But you know what I hate now is the fact that I'm like developing the sensitivity to lactose or like dairy. Yeah, just dairy in general. So like, I gotta, if I get bubble tea, it's a treat. It's like, I've worked hard. Like I get it.
I used to get bubble tea, like, shame on me, but I used to get it like every day at some point, like twice, like 3 times a week. That's dumb. This is like yuck. Like,
It's pretty expensive.
It's
if you think about it.
expensive,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah, it
$5.
adds up.
and I'm just like, bleh. Now I just don't like it. I used to like bother my girlfriend about it all the time. Sorry, Nina. And like, oh, can we go get bubble tea? And she's like, oh, are you gonna finish it? And I'm like, no. I'm not. Shout out to the chat though. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We got Jan, Jerwin, Dalton. What's up? Hey. Next question. Real quick. Cat or Doge?
Cat.
Doge.
Doge?
Dog.
Dog?
Yeah, for sure.
Justin?
Doge.
Doge?
It's a lie.
I'm Doge. I'm pro Doge. Ceston.
Cat. I'm just kidding, man.
Hey.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Doge.
Oh,
But why? But why, Ceston?
Doge for days.
Doge for days.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Sarah, you were born in Vancouver?
Mhm. Yeah.
You were? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So where did you grow up, like,
So,
essentially? In Vancouver?
So I was born in Vancouver, and then I actually lived, you know that small little, like, town by the Richmond airport, like Vancouver airport? There's, like, this small little, like, neighborhood called Burkeville. So I lived there for, like, 2 or 3 years.
Mhm.
And then I moved to Vancouver, and then, yeah, so I just lived there my whole life.
Which part of Vancouver? East, west?
East Van.
Okay. East Van.
Yeah.
East Van, Fraser Street, baby.
Literally, yeah. So I
Yeah.
lived on a house on like Fraser and 33rd, and now I live like right by Duffins.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I've been there for like 15 years now.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
What high school is that then?
I
Close
went-
in the area.
I went to St. Pat's.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Private school girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Just like you.
Oh, chill. Chill. Just like Justin.
Oh,
yo.
What's gangsta guy in here? Don't look at my yearbook, no.
Hags?
Hags.
Hags.
Hey.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Because like I don't know, recently in the recent years, like past 5 years, sorry, when I was dating my girl, when I'm dating my current girl, Nina. Sorry, she lives in Vancouver. I'm just like a Surrey guy, right? I've been sky training there like every night when we first started dating, and she's just like showing me the ropes, showing me like down Fraser Street, man. The street huge, man. This is like
Yeah, bro.
There's
There's like
bubble
little
tea
towns.
there.
Yeah,
everywhere,
Bubble
yeah.
tea. You got a father, another father.
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
why Vancouver's sick, dude. If I were to walk, like,
Yeah.
I would have to walk, like, at least 15 minutes to see a restaurant. But,
Mhm.
like, when you're in Vancouver, it's, like, 5 minutes, you'll see a restaurant.
So dope. You guys got like so much dope food places. It's sick. And like, I just like how like everything's. I love how I understand the streets a bit more in like East Vancouver now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I know where I'm going.
Mhm.
Like all for me like I just know 152nd, bro, and that's it. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
branches out. Like, I know how to get Richardson. I know how to get Ceston's. I know Aaron's. Like I know how to get Justin's place,
Yeah.
like Cloverdale area. and
Straight on
it's just-
152.
That's it.
Yeah.
But then once I finally learned like the Vancouver streets, it was just so dope because I just knew where to park, I knew where to go, and all this stuff.
And
so.
then when you're like with a group of people from Vancouver and they're saying stuff, you're like, yeah, I know that. I know
Ah,
that.
yeah.
So it's like, that's kind of how I feel. Because, like, me and Justin been dating for like a year. And I'm like, yeah, I know where, like, yeah, Tap House.
Surrey Top House, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. It's so crazy. Like I honestly feel like we're from two different cities, but we are actually two different breeds of people.
I believe that.
I believe
I believe that.
That's-
Yeah.
I believe that. To an extent.
To an extent.
To an
For sure.
extent.
Like in some ways we are the same.
Yeah.
But then like when it comes to slang and all that shit, well, we're the funniest though.
Like, Brendan will text me something and I'm like, I don't speak Surrey. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Can you translate?
It's so funny. I texted her just a moment ago. Fuck, what did I say?
I'm gonna pull it up.
No, I said something soon, but Sarah will pull it up. But it's just dumb. Like
This is dumb.
It's just dumb.
like
He's like, sorry, and on the block right now, cut. And I'm like,
what?
what?
Oh my god. Well, growing up in Vancouver, you've been playing volleyball your whole entire life? That's my conception of you.
So I started playing volleyball. Like I started playing a bunch of sports when I was younger. So I got into volleyball in like grade 4.
Mm.
And then I played basketball beforehand because like my brothers all played basketball. So I have 3 older brothers and they were all like beast at basketball except for my eldest.
Right?
And
Damn.
it's okay, he's not listening.
Okay.
It's fine.
Didn't have to expose him like
that.
But he did breakdance. He was on like the breakdance crew at St. Pat's
That's
when they
dope.
had that. But yeah, I played basketball, but I sucked. Like, I kept like trying to convince myself I was good, but I actually sucked. Like, I'm goofy footed. Like, my body mechanics just didn't work. And what else did I do? Like, I did track. I love the jumping aspect of track and field, like long jump, high jump, triple jump. I even bowled for a while.
Sick.
Like league bowling.
League bowling?
Yeah.
Holy strikes, baby.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It was like, I think that was 2 years, and then I guess like grade 7 and 8, I was just so overwhelmed by all the sports that I just dropped. Like, I dropped basketball in grade 8. Like, I stopped track like competitively after a bit, and I just focused solely on volleyball. And it was like the best decision I've ever made. Like, I didn't realize how like I knew I was like good because I was a little taller, but like I just love that like I could just like dive around, and it just came so naturally. It just became like a passion for me.
That's great.
Yeah.
Sadly, for me, like I love volleyball at a very late state. That's why I started loving it in like grade 11, but I never tried out for the team. I tried out for the team in grade 12. I made the team, but I was like just bunch player, whatever. And then I just started playing just like regular just drop-ins with this guy actually, and we go way back and just like just playing drop-ins. This guy got crazy. I just still play casually still, and then yeah, and that's where I met you. And then like it's so funny because when we want to. I used to play volleyball just strictly just in Surrey, and then and then I was just like, fuck, Justin, help me out. How the fuck did we go to Burnaby? Like, what made us like just go out there?
Because we had like a couple bad streaks playing, like 3 or 4 drop-ins in a row where it was bad.
Oh, it's just
and then we just needed to like level up, and then going to Bonzer was like the next step, I guess.
Yeah.
How'd you know that was like the level up though? You just tried it out like randomly, or you kind of like knew people were there and
just
stuff?
word of mouth.
Oh,
word
cool.
of mouth that people say it's like better there.
Yo, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I always thought like your cousin, like Dylan, I thought he like brought you guys out and like started playing.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
I brought him back out, and then he started picking us up, kind of thing. And
that's
then,
cool.
Yeah. Oh no, I kind of remember how I started going to Bonzer, actually. My friend, you guys might know her too, you as well. Her name's Christy. Shout out Christy Lee.
Oh, Christy
yeah.
Lee.
I think she saw like my like one of my snaps once, and she's like, oh, I think she was inviting me to come play at Bonzer, and then I came, and then I brought these guys, and then that's what happened. And then I told them that like, yo, Bonzer's so sick. They time everything. There's timed warm-ups, there's timed gameplay. It's so organized. It's sick. Let's go, man. Yeah, we gotta go. This is some crazy shit. This is not some fucking slap ball at the Guildford. Yeah. That's what we call it. This straight slap ball. That's to me. But that's dope. I'm gonna ask you like a quick lightning round of questions. You guys can answer too if you guys want to. All right. Sarah, crazy kill or crazy dig?
Kill.
Kill.
But honestly, blocking big hitters is such a good feeling.
That's huge. I like that.
It's like the best feeling in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually got some clips, so we'll show that in just a bit. Anyways, Aaron, spike or crazy dig? Dig meaning like you received like an awesome hit.
I like digging actually.
Yeah.
Like you save the ball on the way, and the play keeps going on. I like
I'm
that.
same with him.
Same with him?
Yeah.
Good answer.
Nice. So crazy. Funny thing, I brought this guy. I brought him. I don't know if you met Eric. Eric. Oh, sorry, I always forget. Eric is the guy who does our visuals for the podcast. Shout out to him, Eric, Ceston. If you can show like our loading screen again, we always got to give him a shout out. He's the man who does all the visual arts for the Instagram and all that. Yeah. But anyways, I brought him out, and I brought Aaron out. I brought them to Harry Drum though, like a month ago, like 2 months ago, actually. Luckily, it was like dead, so we're just playing around and all that. But this guy's potential.
Yeah, no.
He's so tall. It's
When-
just
yeah, when I was
Man, don't
young-
take him from me, man. Come play basketball. Come play basketball with us, man. This guy's got big potential in basketball too, yo. Lanky guy.
Yeah, when we were playing grass the other day, I was like, y'all actually like getting the ball up. You were like putting up a rally. Like, I like it.
So sick. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just think of grass as like just with the pals kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Crack open a beer.
It's fun. You got the Bluetooth speaker going. You're just like playing.
And the sun's out. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. We do this every summer. Like we all invested in the grass net, and we're just playing around.
We gotta get a spike ball this summer though.
Spike ball.
Yeah, we gotta get a
That's
spike
sick.
ball.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, Ceston?
Yeah.
Dick here.
Second question. Favorite volleyball position or your position?
Pass.
Why?
I've played so many positions that like I don't even know what I like anymore.
Oh.
People are like, oh, you want to set or do you want to hit? Like I think you want to hit, but then once I'm hitting, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to set. Like being that assist for someone to get like a really good swing and like killing, like it's good. It's a good feeling. Yeah.
That's dope. Sorry, they don't know much about positions.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
but if I were my favorite position, I like playing setter. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like setting up the balls. I like setting up combinations and like doing getting the assists and all that. But if I could, I like playing libero. That's fun. I like digging balls. It's sick.
See, I used to like being a libero, and then after like so long of not playing volleyball and like mainly setting and hitting, like my passing is trash.
So you just want to sit.
I just want to set
Like
or
you
I
pass
want
me the
to
ball.
swing. Yeah.
Okay. My wrist is fucking it's a little fucked up. I actually got my X-ray done the other day.
Oh, no.
I haven't gotten any callbacks or anything like that, but like apparently my doctor said like my something here, like my ligaments torn or something. So I like have this like mental block. I can't even pass anymore.
Ouch,
I hate it.
dude.
Unless it's like a really easy ball to pass. If it's just like
So it's
some
like right here.
yeah, it's like
He
right
just
here.
felt it, right? And then he's like, yo, your ligaments fucked.
Yeah, like he's like, and like I every time I actually just try to hide it now. So like unconsciously, if the ball's like coming to me, I fucking go like this. I like try to hide it as much as possible and like all this stuff. Spin serve or float serve?
Float.
Float. Oh, you don't
Pure
like spin?
float.
You want to span?
I don't have the timing or anything for that.
Oh, okay. You just throw it up.
Yeah, if I do a spin serve, I'll like go under the net.
Nah, that's not true.
No, it'll go under the net.
Those six serves don't say otherwise.
Those were float serves. That's why those were float serves.
Oh.
I've never spun serve consistently.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know that makes sense. No, float serves. Never mind.
What's the difference between the two?
Sarah, explain.
So float serves basically go like in a straight line, and it kind of like moves in the air, so it kind of trips people out. Sometimes it'll like just die, or sometimes it'll go like really deep when you don't know it, and it'll hit in when you think it's going out. And then the spin serve is like, I think it's like the one you usually see, like when you see
Like professional
yeah,
ball.
professional volleyball players. Yeah, they like spin it up in the air and like smash it, and yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. It's like fast. It's like
really
spiking the
hard.
ball, basically.
Oh my god.
But
Shit.
from like however far it is from the net.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the advantage, I like float serves too. Float
Yeah.
serves are my fave.
Yeah.
Spin serves look cool. That's what I think.
Yeah.
For me, like I think like spin serves are just so stylish because you get to like play around with it. You like do like a funny little toss,
Yeah.
and then you just swing as hard as you can, and then people are like, "Whoa, that's sick!"
Yeah.
But then like the real skill is like in the float serve, you know?
Really?
Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah, but I feel like when it comes to like serve receive, so when you're like just grabbing the serve, it's more satisfying to dig up a spin serve.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the receiving end of a spin serve, that's dope.
Because the impact is so hard.
Yeah.
Whereas like float serves, it's like I don't know. I guess it's just the placement of where your platform is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for spin serve, it's like it hurts.
See, that's the thing I can't do right now either. I can't receive floats because it just fucking hurts my hand. Because like it's like pushed back, and I was like, oh.
How are you setting? You're setting.
I know. It's weird. It's really weird.
I guess when it's in like.
I don't know how to explain it. Like it just.
Positions.
I think so. I don't know, man.
Interesting.
But indoor R4 or grass R4?
Indoor.
Indoor.
No grass.
What R4 is? R4 is the creators of it are
yeah, from Vancouver. So
from
Vancouver. It's a Vancouver style like format. So there's 2 girls, 2 guys. You don't have to rotate or anything, just for like service.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically girls can block whoever, but guys can only block guys, and they can only hit and like tip
in the back row.
In the back row, so behind the 3-meter line.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's based in Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like yeah. For me. Did you say indoor?
I said
You said
grass.
Grass.
I changed it. Yeah. I said
Okay.
grass.
No, I prefer indoor. It just because I haven't experienced grass yet.
I see. Yeah.
But I think grass is hard though. From what people tell me, like, I guess it depends on the tournament or whatnot. But
Yeah.
I heard you can't receive
with the
like
hands.
with your hands.
Yeah.
I fucking can't do that. Like, and like I'm like you have to do this and all that.
But
and
that's
like,
the thing about grass season is that like it helps your passing so much.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But how about you, Justin?
Indoor R4, outdoor R4.
I think I like outdoor R4 better, just because, yeah, lower net, the 3-meter line is like pushed to the net more. So like when Sarah sets me, it's pretty much like her front row hit, and I just like crank it down.
Oh, that's it.
And that's the nice part.
Ooh.
Yeah. We'll play a tournament. We'll play a tournament.
Okay, one day.
Yeah.
One day in the summer.
You recently, actually no, it was last year, right? You went to Whistler with this guy.
Yes.
That was for an outdoor grass.
Yeah,
grass
it was
tournament,
for
right?
a grass tournament.
That's
yeah.
it. Was it just for one day, or?
I think it was. Yeah, it was one day, but there were multiple tournaments, so it was basically 2 days. But yeah.
Dope. Did you guys only play R4? You guys didn't play like R2?
Yeah, we only played R4s.
Have you guys ever played R2?
I don't think I can play R2s with this guy.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like we get so tilted with each other.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I feel like you already answered this question. She did. How long have you been playing volleyball?
Since grade 4.
Since grade 4.
Yeah.
So collectively, that's like your whole life, right?
But that was
Basically.
but that was the thing. Like I was kind of forced to play volleyball in grade 4 because I was so tall. Like, you know, Filipinos are short, but like I'm pretty tall for a Filipino, and they're like,
Facts.
yeah, they're like, yeah, just play middle. I'm like,
Oh, you played middle?
I played middle
Oh,
up
that's
until like grade 7, and then I started playing club volleyball in grade 7. That's when they put me to power.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
What club was that?
Club Gecko.
Club Gecko.
Geckos. It's a really small club. Like usually, like the bigger clubs have like divisions for every year, but this one had only one coach, or maybe 1 or 2 coaches, and then like 1 or 2 groups of girls that played.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And then they'd stick with the same girls every year. Yeah.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So they grow
Yeah,
every
yeah,
year.
And then I guess
for development.
yeah,
see.
for us, or at least for my year, once I think it was like I only played it for 1 year for Gecko, and then I switched to another team because then the coach wanted to coach another team.
Oh, okay.
He was tired of us.
Just tired of you.
Yeah.
Nah. And did you play club in high school?
Yes, I did.
What club was that? Was that the same club?
No. So I played Sting Cobras, another smaller club, and then I played for Thunder in grade 11 and 12.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
Were you always playing power?
No, for Thunder, Thunder, yes, I played like right side and left side, and then for 18U, it was a big deal for me because it was like the elite team, and what happened?
Can you pull up these links?
Yeah.
It was the elite team, and then I got drafted as a libero.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, because I was so short. I stopped growing. I was so sad. That's why. And then I never played post-secondary, and I wish I really did.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Do you ever play beach? Have you played beach competitively?
No.
Just for fun, right?
Yeah, just for fun. I never liked beach because it was just the sand gets so hot,
Mm.
and like I'm so small, so like I feel like I'm gonna be like blown away by the wind. No, it gets pretty windy on the beach, like especially at kids. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Man, we all gotta play.
Yeah.
We gotta play like beach volleyball or something. That's just fun.
Does beach have different rules?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it though. It's just like
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to explain it.
You can't have any spin in your sets if you're doing like overhand setting.
Oh.
So in beach you can like kind of like carry the ball in a way,
Mm-hmm.
almost.
Yeah, because it's so windy.
Yeah, because you can go like this, you're holding the ball like that.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if you did that indoor, like
No,
that's okay.
You cut.
Yeah.
That's like a carrier.
That's a carrier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got it up?
Loading.
All right, no problem. Have you ever coached before?
Coached. I was an assistant coach for Apex
Oh,
for a
Sick.
few years, but when they say assistant coach, like for me at least, I only kind of just joined in on practices. I was an extra body, a little more like, what is it, like, more pressure on the boys, I guess, because I coached the guys team with another person, yeah.
oh, who's that other person? You want to give me a shout out?
His name's Kelvin Ma. I don't know if you're listening to this, but I know you watch my live feed, so...
Hey. Oh, it's like Apex. That's all like the one thing about Vancouver.
Like,
That
oh,
like oh shit, yo he plays Apex and all that shit.
It's like
Yeah,
drive
yeah.
basketball, right?
Yeah,
pretty much, yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, oh yo, don't fuck with that guy, yo.
But then, no, like, Surrey had their own, like, well-known volleyball players as well, like Irvin Brar, I don't know.
Mm.
And then, who else is there?
Justin Ortiz.
Yeah,
Justin
Ortiz, yeah.
I'm just throwing names out there because I know he was a six setter. Yeah, Daniel Tang. No?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was good too.
Yeah, Dan. Do you know Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel Tan.
He's Nick's friend.
Yeah.
He's fucking crazy. I remember I went to Johnson Heights Secondary School, and like I would watch like the volleyball games, and he was fucking nuts. Like he set like crazy. Like it's beautiful. No spin, no nothing. It's beautiful. It's art.
Yeah.
Would you ever go back to coaching? Would you ever go back to your high school and start coaching again?
That's a lot of pressure because, like, when I went to St. Pat's and even when my brothers went to St. Pat's, like, I'd always watch the volleyball games there, and like the coaching is insane. Like the way I was coached, like that's kind of how I got my skills was from the volleyball program at school. Like they were tough on us, and like I don't know if I have the balls to like be tough on like other girls that like I'd barely even know, like you know.
I see.
Yeah.
Would you guys coach a sport?
I'm not good enough, but I mean,
Like-
I don't think I have it in me to like yell at the guys. Come on, like,
Yo, pick it up.
yeah.
I would probably.
Yeah,
I think
basketball.
so.
Eh?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think you'd be a good coach, man. Kind of a
Probably
hard
like
ass.
yeah. Probably me and Brian Lai, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, you missed the free throw. Okay, do a lap.
Yo, let me fly.
Another suicide. Give me two. Oh man. I don't have the skills, but I might coach the Johnson Heights volleyball team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cause like I know the kids. That's why, and like, I don't mean to be rude, but like I watched their recent like two home games, right? these guys don't know what they're doing. Like they take a timeout and they're just chilling. They're just like, okay, but the coach ain't telling them nothing. So I was just like, oh my god, what the hell?
Oh man.
I was getting choked on the stand, like legit. They weren't covering a lot of things. There was like no block coverage.
Was it like a parent coach or was it like a teacher?
No, it's like a
past student
coach. Like she's great, but I feel like they need the boys need a little bit more oomph.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's because they were just losing so many points. They were up by 23, and the other team is 12. The other team won that set.
What the?
Can you believe that? Yeah. Sorry, I'm over exaggerating. Not 23. It was like 21 to like 13. They lost that set.
Yeah. Well, like I've had that happen before to me too, where like we're like so we got a little like cocky. We're like, yeah, we're gonna win. It's like only like 2 points, but then like the other team just like has so much passion and like they have so much fight in them. Like they ended up beating us, and we're like, why?
Well, that's one of the things the coach is supposed to coach, right?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Just like play your hardest no matter what.
Yeah, no, but like the way you like describe that like timeout, like I could have only dreamed to have that in high school. Like when our coach in our senior years, like grade 11, 12, like Mrs. R, she was like on us. Like she wouldn't even like, she'd be so mad. She wouldn't talk to us. She'd like stare at us, like me and like the other captain. She'd be like, you talk to them, tell them what was wrong. And we're like, oh my god. No. And then like that would just like shift to the whole team, and they're like, okay, yeah, like we have to do something.
Like pick it up.
Yeah. All it takes is one stare, man. That's scary.
Yeah, I was getting mad. So I was like coaching on the stands because I know the kids on the team, right? I know them. They play well. Like they play like open gym and like all this stuff. And like you personally, like from my experience, I feel like you learn a lot from like playing with like random teams from drop-ins, because like they might be older, they might have more skill, right? And like you learn a few things, like you learn a few like dirty things too, like tipping and like hitting in the right spot and all that. And like they were just losing in every little thing, and like I can't believe they lost that game. I was like, no way.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah, and they were like, I can go on and on about it, but sorry. Tell me about one of your most memorable moments playing this game.
I'm gonna think back. Actually, like a picture just popped up in my head. It was Lower Mainland, and it was seeding for provincials. And our team that year, we're always like that team to like always make provincials, because like we'll win the league for school, and then like that's an automatic seeding to the provincials. Yeah. But we lost in the final, so it's only the first place in that league that goes. So we were playing. We got into like I guess like backdoor to provincials as a wild card team, and we ended up winning. And it was like the last point. It was against like St. Thomas Aquinas, and their team was pretty good that year too. And I just remember someone actually caught a video and caught like a photo of us like just running into the middle of the court like crying. And like we're like, yes, like we're not a disappointment kind of thing. Yeah, because we were a short team. Like I was like probably like one of the tallest people on the team, and I'm only 5'5", 5'6".
Low-key getting shivers. That's beautiful.
Wild card.
Yeah.
Winston
Dude, that's back door. Yeah. That's all the way. You have to win or you're fucking out.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's crazy. That's dope. That's fucking sick. And you guys won. This is senior year for you guys.
Senior year for us. Yeah, and there was only me and one other senior.
Oh.
So it was big for us, and we played together from like grade 8 to grade 12, and we're like, you know what, like this was our year. Like we didn't win provincials, but like we fought our heart out. Yeah.
Who's that other senior?
My bestie, Kim Do-mil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
dope.
I don't know if she's listening, but
shout out.
I love you.
Sorry. Ceston, you got those highlights?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to roll that up? The first one.
Oh,
these are some sick clips that Sarah posted on her Instagram. It's pretty dope.
Oh, that's me on the other side of the net.
Dude, she's killing it.
Yeah.
That's a one-man army play right there, yo. Play that one more time. Sarah's on the other side of the net. Oh. sick. I remember when you posted this, and like I was getting hyped. That was dope.
This is the day I hurt my knee.
Oh, was that day?
Yeah, but it was worth. It was fun.
Bang. Oh my god. Just racking up points. There we go. Block. Big block.
Wow.
All positions. What the?
It's hard running back and forth from the net. Like, oh my god.
Because you gotta position yourself to you have to know too. It's a lot of mindset too. Right?
And it's like it's a game actually between you and the other setter, because the other setter could like fake you out. You'd think that they're setting like power, but they actually set offside, and you're like, crap, like I can't make it. Yeah, it's
The focus was there.
Yeah.
That was so dope. You got the second clip, Seth?
Yeah.
This is a quick little kill clip. Let's get it. Who's setting you there?
Thanks, Nick. Wow, that's Raymond Sue.
Oi. That's nice. That's a nasty line. That was sick.
Thank you.
This is an R4 tournament, right?
No, it's just a drop in.
I'll just drop in.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's sick. Wait, where is this? Is this at Canby?
No, it's at Hastings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We
Dope.
play from like 12 to midnight.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
12 hours of.
No.
Oh.
Not 12 to 10 to midnight. 10 to midnight.
Oh, okay.
That's my bad. I was like 12.
I was like 12 to midnight? Jeez.
No.
What the heck?
But there actually is a 24-hour tournament every year at the beginning of the year. 24 hours.
So like the top teams like play towards the end?
No,
or how does that work?
Even like people in the bottom pools, they like guarantee at least till like a certain time.
Yeah.
So this year, what time was it? It was like 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. Or was it 9 a.m. to 9 a.m.?
9 a.m.
It was 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. this year. And
You kind of just sleep in between sets.
yeah. You make sure you have like subs.
Yeah.
Like you're allowed. It was an R4's tournament, so you're allowed 6
force.
people. Yeah, so you're allowed 6 people. But there are some crazy like veteran teams that like just play with 4 people. It's
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Would it be like ice buckets and shit?
Yeah, no, it was insane. I'm like, how are you doing this? And I guess like because this year they were banking on the fact that like from last year we had like really big breaks, but this year it was like you're playing playing consistently.
Wow.
Like, or at least every other like every 2 hours, but like 2 hours isn't big enough nap time if you're playing
like,
24 hours. Pardon?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Like you guys bring like sleeping bags and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
I actually bring like a inflatable mattress, like you know those camping mattresses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like even like my sheets, I bring a pillow. Like I come prepared.
Where's this held?
At Burnaby South.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So then
sick.
you know how South has they have like a track up on the
It's pretty sick. You can watch at Burnaby South. You can like watch volleyball from like up there.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
can, like look down. It's sick. It's dope. It's really dope.
Yeah. So you see like I don't even know how many teams there are, but you see like this whole track just like filled with like sleeping bags, tents. Like this year, someone brought like their Switch and then had like a projector so that they could play in between games. Yeah,
That's
you see like
freaking
hammocks and stuff. It's insane.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
How many teams usually?
I'm not sure. I think like 18, 16, something like that. Yeah, because there's 4 courts, so it's pretty big tournament. Yeah, it's really popular.
What's the prize for these tournaments? Like
T-shirts.
Shirts. Yeah, you don't know how like shirts are such a valuable thing in this community for like rec ball. Like if you win a shirt for league or a tournament, like you're god. Yeah, it's like right. I'm not even exaggerating. Yeah.
It's a statement.
Cool.
It's a statement.
It's
And you wear this to drop in? Like,
It's like a ring.
Shit, you
exactly.
It's a ring, baby.
It's a ring.
LBJ, baby.
Like they don't have to know it's like tier 2 finals, tier 3 finals.
But
like,
it's a dub though.
Yeah, it's a dub.
There you go. That's the kid. Sorry. I've been watching too much of this like Toronto stuff, man. Shout out to like 4E comedy, man. Those guys
They're hilarious.
fucking hilarious, man. I can't even describe it, man. It's so jokes. You guys, I highly recommend you guys watch them. They're on YouTube. I actually don't know what they do. They make a lot of comedy skits.
Just skits.
Right?
Just skits.
But then this one time they mentioned that like, oh, they have to. Oh, this one's free. The skit's free. Like, does that mean like they do like skits for like?
Maybe.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Anyways, moving on. We're talking about summer, beach volleyball and all that, but summertime is actually just right around the corner. What is something you guys are all looking forward to? Sorry.
My birthday.
Your birthday.
My birthday is on the first day of summer.
15th, right? Or 10th?
The 21st.
Oh,
So it's the
nice.
solstice,
Yeah.
yeah. And like last year was like a bust, so like this year
This is gonna be hype.
it's gonna be hype, but in moderation.
Sick.
There's no
Yeah.
such thing.
What's the plan?
When
What's
it's
the
hype.
plan? Top house
I
or
don't know,
what?
tap house. Make my decision at tap house, yeah. No, yeah. 24 is a big year.
You gonna have a debut?
Oh yeah,
24 debut?
yeah. Oh man.
What you looking forward to? Summer.
Faded bar.
That's you, man.
That's you, man. That's all of us, then.
I don't know, man. Like going to the lake.
What's
Late
the-
nights.
Late
Yeah.
nights?
Yeah, late nights. Yeah.
Late
kinda
nights.
Late
and
nights?
Late
Oh,
nights.
and
Late
late
nights?
nights.
Yeah.
Late night.
Like where like people can just stay out, go, kind of go
Enjoy the
downtown,
breeze.
do whatever. Yeah. How about you, Richard?
Yeah,
just,
man.
just chilling with you guys, man.
Ah!
That's all.
More
That's all.
podcasts and
Well, yeah, more podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
Richard, that warmed my heart, man. Can't wait to chill with every day with you too, man.
Can't wait to, man.
Honestly, like my favorite part about summer is like we actually did this a lot last year, but like, we actually set up the grass net a lot last
Yeah,
year.
I
We
like
did
that.
we
Yeah.
did it. We did it every time we could.
I like that.
Like it's like 5 o'clock. Oh shit, this shit up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go play. Yeah. I guess like the slap ball, grass volleyball. I just can't wait for the heat, man. I'm just so tired. I just love summer.
Yeah.
But one big thing, an annual thing now, faded in the park. There you go.
Bam!
Bam.
Told you, yo. I told you, yo.
How about Ceston?
Ceston, man, what's you looking forward to this year, huh?
How about Ceston? He has vacations.
Yeah. Camping without us.
Yeah. I want to go camping.
Without us.
Yeah, no, you guys are coming now. We're having our own. I wanna just make more videos. I didn't really make videos at all last year, so I'm gonna do that with hiking, camping, pretty much lake stuff, volleyball stuff,
oh yeah.
just stuff like that.
Can you make me an autobiography? About my
Then
life.
that wouldn't be an autobiography.
Alright. You ain't got to diss me like that, yo.
Yo, blank that on tape, yo.
We're live.
We're live. We're live, Ceston. We're live.
Just cut it.
We're live, Ceston. Come on.
So you go summer, partying and all that, late nights and all that stuff.
Partying safely.
If you guys could throw one fat party, like let's say you got $1 million, you blow that shit. If you can have one famous person at this party, who would it be?
Ooh.
And why?
Oh, don't start with me. I gotta think about this.
All
I
right,
know. I
real
didn't
hard.
think about it too.
Okay. Okay. You want to start?
One
One famous person. Like, let's narrow it down. Maybe music artist. Like, this guy will perform at your party. At your fucking party. That's sick. And everyone's going to come through. It's bumping. You got at least 150 people coming to the Airbnb.
Dude, I'd spend like 500K on Drake, 500K on the venue, yo. And then I'll make the money back. It'll be a ticketed event, yo. It'll be a ticketed... Yeah. It'll be a ticketed event. Fuck y'all.
Like, you got $1 million, you get an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A fat Airbnb, man.
Bro, just buy a house,
This
bro.
is a
Just
Vancouver
buy a
club
house.
right
I
there.
know. But let's stick to the question
Can't really
now.
buy a house with 500K, though.
If you could throw a fat party and you can have one famous guy out there, he's gonna perform. Oh, sorry, music artist out there, and he's gonna perform. He's gonna do you good. You're gonna do a solid.
I just bring Travis Scott, man.
Travis Scott.
That's what I said.
No,
You didn't say shit. You didn't say shit.
That's what he said in my. That's what I said in my head. You know?
No. Earlier, I asked him this question.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's why I said that. Okay.
That's so bad.
Shut up,
Man. Sarah,
Oof.
one person.
See, like, who I want there is
Who you want?
Janae.
Yeah. Oh.
Janae?
Yeah,
Cool.
like-
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I saw her when she was here. When was that? Like December 2017?
Oh, dope.
And I went to the meet and greet.
Oh.
And it was dope. Like, it was really short-lived, but, like, I hugged her. Like, she, like, complimented, like, my outfit, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, she talked to me.
Nah, that's sick.
But I paid her to do it. So, you know what I mean?
At least you acknowledge that,
Yeah.
though. At least you acknowledge that. Some people are just like, yo, I met her. Yo.
Yeah.
No, you paid to talk to her. Like,
But honestly, like, no, she's, like, if you, like, follow her, like, she's so, like, such a breath of fresh air. Even to just, like, look at. And then, like, you listen to her stuff, it's calming, for sure.
Oh, you already said, right?
Yeah.
You already said too.
yeah.
Fuck. Okay, me and Ceston actually went to go eat earlier, so we asked our server. Because I was thinking, like, Travis Scott too, but fuck that, since you guys said that. And then, like, I asked our server this question, and she was like, Bruno Mars. I'm like, yo.
Oh, yeah, no.
Shit. Bruno
Oh, I
Mars
saw
would be
Bruno
sick.
too. He was good.
Hey,
He was
same.
so good.
I would have
Huh? Oh, sorry.
I would have Bruno Mars and his band there. Ooh,
Has to be.
that's a party.
Oh, yeah.
Has to be.
That's sick. That's sick.
Okay, I changed my mind. Bruno Mars.
Can't do that.
What kind
Bruno
of
Mars
amenities
and
would that
Chanel.
party have, though? You know, like,
Amenities?
yeah, like a pool. Like, would you?
No,
have,
yeah.
a
It's
pool?
like a fun pool party.
Is
and
it like
all
the
that
pool, the
shit.
stage is by the pool, or like what?
Man,
I'm trying to think.
He's
like,
Bruno walking on water, man.
Oh, the
shit.
pool is the stage, yo. Damn.
Stay the pool.
And for some reason, people are underneath them. Like, what?
They're drowning.
We're swimming underneath.
You're sick.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
But man, it's a free invite, yo. For you guys, it's free.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone else ticketed, right?
Everyone else tickets, yo. Like, yo, where's your stamp? Where's your wristband?
Yo.
Someone trying to hop the fence? Ah! No. Justin, what about you, man?
Who would I bring?
Yeah, famous guy.
I don't know. Probably just Drake. He's like universal. Like everyone loves that.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. Yeah, I'm not a big
Right.
Drake
Did you
fan,
say Drake?
but
Right.
everyone can party to Drake,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean?
I also thought, like, earlier I was like, The Weeknd.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah, I
good
thought
one.
about The Weeknd too. Yeah.
That guy's dope, for sure. Because, like, I'm sure that guy can... honestly, they don't watch many interviews about that guy. I don't know if that guy is a talker or not. Is he? Yes, no?
No, he's
he
not.
was?
No, he
Okay.
doesn't do
He doesn't do
interviews.
interviews.
Oh,
He
he
did
doesn't?
one.
No.
He did one ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we
Ooh,
go.
but I think, like, if I'm gonna keep it local, Manila Grey.
Who?
Manila
Grey?
Grey, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty good.
They're from Vancouver?
Did they drop an album yet? They didn't, right?
I think they do.
Oh yeah, they had
Yeah.
one. They had one.
Yeah.
Local. A local artist?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
I don't know any other than them. Well, like, they're pretty big in Vancouver. That's why I assumed
Oh,
they
yeah.
were, like, local.
Local artist. Melvin Medici.
Oh.
My guy? Yo! Since we're talking about that, like parties and like who would you have? I love how you met Janae. That's dope. I've never done a meet and greet before, but who's someone you would love to meet? A famous person. Legit. Aside from Janae, who would you like to meet? Off the dome.
I don't. No one comes
Dead
to
or
mind
alive?
now.
Jesus Christ.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
What?
Oh, dude, how much is that, yo? How much money
Holy
is
shit, yeah, straight up, right?
Alive. The man has to be alive. Oof. Okay, sure. Dead too. Okay, go. Man, the person can be dead. If I could meet someone, I can't even answer my own question.
Right?
Yeah, that's not a question.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
Alive, I'd say no one, yo. I don't think anyone's like worth my time to like actually like go out there and just like meet them and stuff like that.
Just do it, man. Let's say you the
I
guy
really think that though. I really think that.
the man
Yeah,
flew you
see-
out to meet him.
Then he's
Her-
wasting my time.
Her.
You know? It's like, no, I don't know. Maybe like probably an actor. Probably like
Oh, okay, yeah, for
An actor?
yeah, like Denzel Washington or whatever. So yeah, like
Okay, to throw it out there, you have to hang out with them the whole day too.
oh yeah, then definitely an actor. I want to see what it's like to be on set.
I like to meet Rihanna. I don't know why.
Rihanna?
She
Yeah,
seems
yeah.
like she could have a fun time.
Yeah. That's dope.
She seems fun.
Rihanna. Oh, that's sick. Damn.
Brendan's Kim Kardashian.
Nah, Norio. Ooh, fuck, that is hard, man. Gotta look at my Spotify right now. I'm actually doing it. Famous person I'd like to meet?
Does it have to be an artist?
No, it doesn't have to be an artist, like an actor or
okay.
someone, anyone.
So like I watched Terrace House. I don't know. Do you guys like know of Terrace House? It's like a Japanese reality show.
Mhm.
There's this one character, and she seems like she'd be like a fun time. Her name's Seina.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's good.
Dope.
She's dope.
Cool.
But
She kawaii.
she's super kawaii.
Dope. Frank Ocean. There you go. I'd meet up with Frank Ocean. There you go. I'd hang out with him for a day. Legit. What's the sign all You guys don't like Frank?
Frank Ocean.
Yeah, he's cool. I
Yeah,
like
you
to meet
don't
him too.
fuck with Frank?
I like to meet him too.
Yeah.
When was his last album?
3 years ago.
20.
2016. Blonde. Yeah.
He like always drops an album and then disappears. I feel like I just
He'll never make music again.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have to actually.
Yeah.
He's a pimp. You don't have to.
Because he's not signed to. He doesn't have any
Mhm.
records that he has to put out. So
Yeah.
he's not gonna.
Who would you chill with? Famous person. For a whole day.
Seina.
Oh, right.
Denzel Washington.
Rihanna.
What's Ceston?
I haven't even been thinking of this question. So I thought it was just you guys, so I'll pass.
Justin.
I don't know. Maybe like Joe Rogan.
Joe
Yeah.
Rogan.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
extract
Yeah.
so much wisdom and knowledge from that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Just has such a big brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
I know.
good answer.
I know who Jerome would want to hang out with. Alex Jones. They hang out with Alex Jones for the whole day. Yeah.
Do you know who
It's like-
Alex Jones is?
Like professional conspiracy theorist.
Um,
Professional.
Professional.
Dude, that's such a scary title. Because what if he gets paid to say that stuff? I mean, he does get paid to
Yeah.
Oh,
say
you
that
just
stuff.
flipped the
That
switch.
was actually a conspiracy.
That-
where he was from before the government.
Yeah,
But
that he debunked.
Yeah.
But how we know he actually debunked it?
We actually have sent in questions.
So, we have 2 live questions. Thank you, Darshan. What's good, man? He was actually a past guest on the G-Town podcast, so tune into his episode too. But his question is, what's your biggest struggle as an athlete? Also, love you, Justin. Hey.
Dabs, yeah. My biggest struggle as an athlete. I think it's like not getting too caught up in that sport. Because with volleyball, like my life revolves around it, and I'm in school and I'm working, and like sometimes I prioritize that. Like, gonna be honest, like I prioritize like I'll take off work to play volleyball, or like, yeah, like it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I have the same answer to you sometimes.
Because it gets so stressful, and then you want to do the thing that like relaxes you, so you just go to that thing, and it's like, and then once it's done, it's like, oh, I'm all good, and then you get stressed out because you left what you're supposed to be doing in the first place. But
Jan to Sarah asks, well, not really, it's actually Kayla. Thank you.
Kayla.
What's your advice for people who want to get into volleyball?
drop-ins.
Drop-ins?
Drop-ins.
Straight drop-ins.
Straight drop-ins. Like, if you're too shy, like, grab a friend.
Yeah.
Even if you know someone who's, like, into volleyball and, like, plays volleyball a lot and you think that they're, like, kind of intimidating to ask, like, just ask them anyways. Or, like, even ask them, like, what you can do to, like, get into it. Yeah.
For me, I just drag out people.
Yeah.
Like, let's just go play, man. Let's go. Actually, like, I actually drag you guys out.
Yeah.
Question from Mandy X Life. Mandy Tran. Do you have any advice for girls that want to start working out?
Working out. Ooh. So I just started working out last year, actually. Like, I had no idea what to do. I was always scared and, like, intimidated of people at the gym. Mm-hmm. But if you know someone, like, again, like with my last answer, like, if you know someone who's into the gym and, like, especially, like, you must know someone who, like, goes to the gym quite often, like, just ask them, like, what you can do to, like, start off, like, a good basic, like, exercises, or, like, even just YouTubing stuff. Like, it does build you have to build a lot of courage to go to the gym, but once you do, like, it just becomes natural. Yeah. And then once you're at the gym, like, you're kind of just focused on yourself. Like, you don't really have to pay attention to the person beside you or, like, on the other side of the gym. Yeah.
When you started, was there any program that you did, or, like, any Instagrammer that you looked for guidance?
So Whitney Simmons was my favorite. Like, she still is. Like, she was pretty much the only gym Instagrammer that, like, I follow, and, like,
Whom is female, right?
Yeah. She's insane. Like, and her workouts are pretty they're laid out really well. She even has, like, a YouTube, and her description will, like, kind of tell you what to do. Yeah.
I see. Cool. Dope. I got a question. I'm actually just gonna flip the switch right now. If there was let's say there was a clone of you out there, right?
Yeah, I think that's, like, one of the scarier things to happen, but regardless,
Dude,
keep going.
There are though.
Yeah.
If there's a clone, like an exact clone of you, right?
Like, is you.
Yeah.
Basically your doppelganger. A doppelganger is basically, like, your evil. Not necessarily, like, evil twin.
Yeah.
But then,
Okay.
if you had to fight your clone, how would you beat them? How would you outsmart them?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Isn't that so hard? I found this question somewhere. That's why. So I was just like, oh, that's very interesting. And I thought about it. How would I beat myself? Fuck, man. Just keep making bad dad jokes.
Yeah, but what if your other self is saying the same thing?
I know, right?
It's like, oh yeah? Oh yeah?
It's like, I'm worse than that. Let's go.
But death battle, though. How the hell would you beat yourself?
I think the best way
'Cause
to
you guys
beat
know-
yourself
you guys
is just to
both
walk
know.
away.
Wow.
Walk it off?
Yeah, walk away. So the other guy, he probably think like me, right?
Yeah.
He'll walk away too. And then we just
And then it's over.
Yeah, then it's over. Then it's over.
Man, you're just the type to pay off his own doppelganger. Yo, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yo, peace.
Peace.
What do you say? How would
What
you
would I
beat
say?
Yeah, how would you beat your own doppelganger?
I'd get him in the morning.
Yeah.
Because me would probably like to sleep in, so like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you'd meet each other halfway.
no way.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say like you would exactly think of you. Think like you. Like think
Oh.
of a weakness. Think of a weakness of yourself,
No.
and then like, would you exploit that to your doppelganger? Would you fuck him up? That's how you kill him.
Like, straight up, like, kill, like, KO. Like,
Yeah,
you're
KO,
dead.
like
There's
dead.
only one. There's only enough
Dead.
space for one of you guys in this earth, man.
Explicitly decapitated.
Just get him in the morning, right?
Holy.
That's right. That's right.
Holy fuck.
Ooh.
For me, honestly, man, 1v1 games and like best out of 10, yo. Like, yo, whoever lost you gotta go. I'm kidding. Shit. For me, honestly had to bait myself.
But how?
Like, via family. Via family. Like, I gotta be like, yo, little bro in trouble, Avon in trouble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go here, bam, smack him up. That's it.
Damn.
So I'm pretty emotional guy when it comes to family, right? But that's where, like my soft spot is. So regardless, man's gotta go. That's the way I take myself out.
Damn, just like that.
Just like that.
Just with the bait.
Mm.
Does that mean there's another Avon?
Ah! Don't say that!
Yeah.
Don't say that!
Yeah.
Holy.
You just gotta bring other Avon and finish other Avon off. Yeah.
For
That's
me,
all.
how to kill me off.
Yeah. How'd you kill yourself? What's the weakness, yo?
My week. Oh my god. I don't know.
This
It's hard.
It's a tough question.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
I
Like,
It's a
how,
toughie. So just walk away.
just walk off.
just walk away.
Jeez.
You walk away, they die. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be.
So walk away.
Oh my gosh.
You can coexist.
How would I kill myself?
We-
Ooh.
We can always come back to it.
Ceston, what do you think?
Man, I
Get all
I can't multitask like that.
No worries.
I'd probably kidnap myself. I'd probably lure myself, like, I don't know, like.
Man, this man
come up
had
with an
that.
event. Like, come up with an event, like
Like a camping event?
I don't know, like a music event, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hire a couple people, or
Yeah.
maybe a few hundred.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, and tell you guys, like, yo, you guys gotta come to this event, and he'll come too, right? And that means that your doppelganger will go there too, your doppelganger will go there too, yours will go there too.
Yeah. Oh, and then we'll bait their idea. We'll be like,
Yeah.
yo, that's the other doppelganger. Yo, you gotta fucking kill him. But
It's
then
like-
it's actually the doppelgangers
You know that-
knowing that. Oh my god.
You know that meme, that Spider-Man,
Oh, this one?
that
Yeah.
Oh my
Spider-Man.
god. I love
Yeah.
it with TV shows that like they have the clone, right? And
Yeah.
then the gun it goes to the real guy. He's like, shoot him! He's the fake one. He's
I
the
know.
fake one. He's like,
That's it.
oh, he's the fake one.
It's like, I don't even like Snoopy, yo. It's like, oh shit, it is you.
Oh man. Oh, I know. I would. So like, I'm a crazy cat lady. I would actually like. I'd get like maybe like a little bit of poison, put it on the cat's claws, something that's not like bad for the cat, I guess, and then like have them scratch my clone. Because I know for a fact if my clone has the same like personality that I do, I'd like freaking go for the cat right away. Doesn't matter if it's a stray. Just...
That's sick. What the heck? Put the poison on the claws, right? And she loves cats, right? So
Yeah.
It's like, please, bye.
Bye bye.
Oh yeah. What is your all-time favorite anime? Because I know you love anime.
I have so many. There's all-time favorite anime. I love Hunter x Hunter.
Oh my god, this girl, man, that's crazy.
I
That's
love it.
dope.
I think I watched it twice. Or Naruto. No, I changed my mind on Naruto.
Really?
Both, they're up there.
Yeah. Okay. Excluding Naruto.
That's too basic, right? It's too
Because
basic.
Naruto, I feel like there's a place
Yeah.
in everyone's hearts where
Yeah.
Naruto will always
But
be
that's the
best,
thing.
right?
I never actually watched it as a child. Like
No,
when
I-
it was dubbed, like I didn't. Like
I watched it
Card
when it was
Captors
dubbed.
was my thing when it was.
Card Captor Sakura.
Yeah.
I like that. You guys know Card Captor?
Oh yeah.
Card Captor Sakura. The secrets of the. I'm not gonna sing the theme song. Whatever. But yeah, that's the Hunter x Hunter. I actually rewatched it recently too,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I realize how good that anime is. I highly recommend you guys watch it. It's
I'll watch it.
yeah, it's like you would think like this, like based on like the animation style of Hunter x Hunter, you see like the characters in the anime, and you think like this is gonna be some goofy ass show,
Yeah.
right? But it fucking gets explicit. It gets
Yeah.
like bloody. It gets serious.
Gets
It-
you in the feels. I
Yeah.
cried a few times.
You cry?
I
Yeah.
cried.
I just I just love it. It was just crazy epic. It was an anime that I actually stuck to watching too.
Shokugeki.
Oh, Shokugeki? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shokugeki no Soma. That's a cooking anime. We explained this in past episodes. We talked about it with Darshan. Darshan watches a lot of anime.
Mm-hmm.
So Shokugeki is like they eat food and then like bam, clothes pop off.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
It's like low-key hentai.
Yeah, low-key hentai.
That's funny.
That's interesting, yeah. I actually would give that a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, they actually get into depth.
Pull it up.
Yo, Ceston,
You're
you
the,
pull it
the
up. You
octopus
pull it
one
up.
where you know.
No, I don't know. Well, I'll pull it up.
We might get copyrighted for it if you do.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Sad.
The Japanese.
Anyways, you're actually modeling a lot recently too. You're doing a lot of shoots. Ceston, if you don't mind, if you can, pull up Sarah's Instagram.
Oh man.
Yo, let's do it.
Well, honestly, like the shoot that I've been posting recently, it was very
Are you sponsored?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this.
You're just trying to get into the modeling, like as like
Yeah,
a
I'm trying
activity.
to be like more confident in myself lately.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, one of my friends from elementary school, she started doing photography, so she's just building up her portfolio. And you can see her handles on my posts, but she's just building her portfolio, and I'm like, you know what, like, why don't we just do like a boudoir session? Like, I guess like I know her long enough to be like confident and like comfortable with like showing myself like to her, like go for it. And then she's actually like super great. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. I'm like so awkward. I'm like, do it, like just like stick down my ass. It's like that's all. Is that all I do? But no, she like got like really good angles that like were like front, like back, like the side, like poses like I've never really done before.
Or thought about even.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
So when it comes down to like posting it, like, is it just kind of like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, it's too much. Like, I have my family on here. Like I have my mom on here.
But is it really too much? Like, that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
exactly.
Because
Because like you see all of these other women like on Instagram or like on blog posts, like just like posting about their bodies and loving themselves. And like, why can't I just do that? And I think what gets to me is when like I have like the business account on Instagram where you can see like the logistics, insights and stuff, and like you see people sending things. It's like, oh, what are they sending? Like, why are they sending it? Like, but at the end of the day, it's like it doesn't matter. It's all in the head. Yeah. Like I've learned to love my body a lot. Like growing up, I was so. Like, I was always skinny. Like, I always had a high metabolism, and that was just because of genetics. But, like, growing up, people are like, oh, like, you're anorexic. Like, you're so, like, do you even eat? Like, do you want a burger? Like, that kind of stuff. And it's like, you try to shove it off because, like, you know it's not true. So why would you let it bother you? But it takes such a toll on you. Yeah. And, so lately I've just been learning to, like, you know, be okay with what I have.
That's good.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's so dope. I thought you were, like, you know, like sponsoring, they send you out like bikinis and all that.
Yeah, the bikinis, they're not necessarily sponsored, but like they are local companies like Monochrome and Monochrome Swim and Vitae Apparel. Like, they are
it's all local.
Yeah, they're all local.
Those are huge too.
Yeah, and they even have this fashion show coming up in, I believe it's like the beginning of May, called the Van Swim Fashion Show. It's held at Celebs this year, and they have a bunch of local bikini brands from like Vancouver, Lower Mainland.
Are you going to be in it?
I hope so. Yeah, they have casting calls for each brand, so I'm going to try out, audition for it, but I've been in it for the last 2 years.
That's cool. Nice.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
That's awesome. It's great to hear. Great to hear. Who is the most interesting person that you guys ever met in your life? I can name you guys 3. In my personal experience, anyway. Not necessarily interesting but also someone who enticed you a bit. Number one for me, I was actually with the boys. Actually, we were just strolling around downtown casually, and we actually met Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking dope. Like he was actually on his way to a TED Talk in Vancouver.
Yeah, at the convention.
Yeah, and it was just so funny. It was so surreal. I was walking by, and then and I'm like, yo, that guy looks like Jaden Smith, right? And I shouted his name, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm just give it a shot. I shouted his name, and he turned around and he said, hey, yo, what's up, right? And he actually came up to our group of friends, and like, it was dope. And then and he was just like, yo, what's up, dapping us up, and like we actually got a picture with him. We got on his Instagram too, which was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Second, I work in I work in the hotel industry. I work in a hotel. I work at the front desk specifically, and I meet like a bunch of people from around the world. Sometimes like low key famous people as well. If you guys know, well, she's a black actress. You know Megan Good? Megan Good? No.
It rings a bell.
Yeah, if you see her face, like you'd like
Recognize it.
You'd recognize her. And I also met Michael Ealy. I actually had a small little chat with Michael Ealy too, and like he asked me how my day was and all that, and like I didn't realize who he was until afterwards, because like he was such like a bright person, and he was just like asking me how my day was, and he's telling me like, oh, he's like he had a flight from LA and all this stuff, he's doing all the shoots, and I'm like, who is this guy? Right?
Yeah.
I searched it up. Have you guys watched Takers?
Yeah. Oh.
Michael Ealy's in that movie.
Really?
Like he's the brother of Chris Brown in that movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
love that
pretty
movie.
sick.
Yeah.
And then like
he's pretty famous actually.
Michael Ealy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a new movie coming out too. My third one. Sorry, I paired those two together because like they were actually together at the same time. They're like shooting. They were like doing like a shoot. They have like aliases for their names at hotels and whatnot, right? So that no one knows who they are.
Oh, actually, hey.
Yeah.
So you don't call like paparazzi or whatever touch it. Okay, that's
But fun fact: Megan Good actually like left like her fat like Louis Vuitton bag in like the lost and found, and like I gave it back to her. It's like, oh, thank you. Oh my God, you're such a sweetheart. And I'm like, oh shit, like that. She's gorgeous. I was like,
wow.
For her age, she like 40s around there, but she was stunning. She was glowing. And like she gave me a smile, and I'm just like,
oh, wow,
damn. Well, my third one. This is gonna sound a little weird, but have you guys ever met like a psycho before, like unintentionally?
Yeah, a couple times probably. Yeah.
Like a straight up like.
You're like, it's just a little weird, like something like that.
In the customer service industry, like 100%.
Oh yeah. He's a nice guy, but he is strange. I'm obviously not gonna say his name, right? But he checks in regularly at my hotel, and he always gets specific things done, and so on and so forth. And he asks for such specific things, right? And he always asks if these things are done and so forth. He's, I don't know if I should say this, but he's actually like he's a private lawyer, and he's a consultant for, I don't know if I should say the name, but 2 capital letters and the company's name. Company name, 2 capital letters.
You don't have to say it.
Our province, and then Hydro, and then he's a consultant for them.
Yeah.
And then he tells me about like the suits that he does, like the cases and the disputes that he does.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just so raw. It's like, yo, why are you telling me this, yo?
Like, are you sure you're allowed to tell me this?
Yeah, but then
those type of things.
Like he's just telling me how like works like nothing. He makes like tough decisions too, like unruly, like he does it for the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he's like private. He's like hired.
Yeah.
And like he does everything on the day so specifically. Like I know what he does.
Yeah.
Like he comes down from the elevator like 4:30. Goes to gym. We give him a gym pass for free. It's like 5 o'clock. Comes back, asks for like 2 towels, Then later on, he asked for 2 more towels. Like I go up to his room and all that stuff, and like opens the door, peeps quietly, and then like this one time I saw like a girl inside that room too, and I'm like, oh shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a different girl every time too. It's like damn.
Interesting.
It is strange. It is strange. But do you guys? I don't know if you guys have one, but have you guys ever met anyone interesting before, or just someone that like low key kind of piqued your interest, or anything like that?
Not that I can like remember.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing like yours. Like nothing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Really.
Like even if I were to meet like a celebrity, like I wouldn't say like they would like quite like pique my interest as well, right? Like it's just like.
Yeah, you had it.
But yeah, I don't know. What about you, Sarah?
No.
I don't know. Yeah, it's someone.
You've worked in customer service
Yeah,
too.
that's the thing. But like, there's no one that comes to mind that I'm like, oh, like I want to meet you again and like talk to you and like, kind of like.
Creepy vibes.
Yeah, like I've had interesting customers for sure, but none of them like I want to like stay close to. Like there was this one time. Is at work and like he seemed like a nice guy. Like he like sat at the bar, had like a beer, like. And then ordered a pizza, and then once I put down like the pizza paddle, it was like
weird.
Yeah, he was like, "I ordered this," and I'm like,
"Oh my god!"
Yeah, like yeah, he ordered that. He ordered the beer. He's just like so like.
He just
out of it. Yeah.
He just flipped the switch.
Yeah,
right?
I was just like. Okay, like, do you want me to, like, pack up your pizza? Like, he's like, yeah, I'll pay now. And I'm like, okay. And this was around, we closed at, like, 10. Yeah, so this was around, like, maybe 9:15-ish. And then, so I brought his pizza. He's like, oh, thank you, blah, blah, blah. Here's the money. I'm like, okay, thank you. And then he leaves. And then right when I gave him the box, like, I was off of my shift. So I was like, okay, I'll just give it, like, get ready and go. But I got ready. I was like wearing my backpack, like I was gonna head out, and then I see this guy like waiting at the like other side of the street, just staring into the restaurant, and I'm just like,
weird.
That's so weird.
That's creepy.
So I'm like, and then my coworker was like, yeah, just stay in here, and I just like stayed at the bar. I was like talking to her, and then she's like. Oh my god, because my back was turned towards the window, and then she was looking out the window. She's like, oh my god, like Sarah, like don't look back, but like that guy is peeing at the other side of the street and looking into the restaurant. So
this is that same guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was literally like just like, and this is in Kerrisdale, so like it's a West End.
It's a small street.
yeah, no, but it's like it's a pretty like wealthy neighborhood.
Yeah.
So. You'd think that like you wouldn't encounter those people there, but like they're everywhere, man. Like then I ended up looking back because like I was like what? So he was literally like this and like looking back like into the window, and it looked like he was looking at me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna stay here, like.
Bruh, that's so weird.
It's so like that's the like
creep
stuff that like happens for me. It's weird. Oh. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy. Who's this guy?
I don't know.
What
I've never
heck?
seen him again after that. But I'm like, I don't want to see you after that. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you guys a crazy story. Me and my girlfriend Nina, we actually kind of just relived this memory recently. Not relive. Sorry, we talked about it recently. And like.
Yeah.
It's not a good one. Now that I think about it, it's like, this is back when I didn't drive, so like me and Nina would like bus everywhere, and this one time we went to White Cliff Park in North Vancouver. Over there in White Cliff Park, you can see otters, see otters. Yeah, and when we were coming back, it was getting pretty late, so we actually. Since we didn't drive, we walked to like all this long ass trail, and then and we finally reached a bus stop, and then I was just being such an airhead. I don't know if I was just being I was just tired, or if I was just like just being plain stupid. But these these guys drive up to the bus stop.
Yeah.
Right. Luckily, there was other people there at the bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I was just being a fucking airhead, and these guys drove up. These guys drove up to us. The girl in the passenger seat asked, "Oh, hey, do you guys want to ride back to, like, to the station, like at the pier, right?" And then I was like, "Yeah, sure." Fuck, I don't know why I said that. These guys are so random, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like so shady, right? And Nina like fucking like yanked my hand. I'm like, she's like, "Oh no, we're fine, it's okay." And I'm like, in my head, I'm like,
why did I do that?
yeah, and I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, it's okay, fine, it's cool, right? And I backed away, and then now that I think about it, sorry, we got on the bus. The car did not go to the station. The car drove off somewhere else. That was not the way to the station. There's only one way to the station when you're at the White Cliff Park area.
Damn.
So that day, another thing about, I could have died that day.
Yeah.
Like me and Nina could have got kidnapped.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing y'all ever seen,
scary.
Like,
how long ago was that again?
it was like 2 years ago.
Oh man.
Like 3 years ago, I think maybe. But I rethink about it now. I talk about it with her, dude. That's fucking scary. I don't know why. I was so stupid. I was just like really tired maybe, but it's creepy.
Might have been your doppelganger.
My doppelganger. Probably.
It's one of those plans,
Trying to
bro. It's
lure
one of
you.
those plans,
Yeah, see, I told you. I'm just straight
free
big.
ride, let's go.
Oh man, my doppelganger's like, yo, he would take a free ride, yo, chill. Yeah, get this guy right here. Oh my god.
Man, he's smarter than I thought.
Yeah.
Man, what is fucked though?
Yeah. Oh no, now that I think about it, like I did like door-to-door sales in Red Deer, Alberta. So this is like in the middle of like nowhere for me. It's like small town, but I did door-to-door sales, and there was this one like man who he had kids, but like I guess that
Could mean anything.
yeah, like it just he was really nice. So like there was this one like day it was like pouring rain. I'm like, you know what, like I can't work like this. So then and I knew like he like I saw that his car was in the driveway, so I'm like, you know what, like maybe I can just like chill, right? But then I went in and like the kids weren't there, so I'm like, okay, like whatever. Like I was like 20 years old. So I'm like, okay, no, like he can't do any harm. Like like my like company knows like where I am, blah blah blah. And then and I actually like I put like my location services on just in case anything happened. But like I was just sitting there like watching TV, and then he's like, oh, here's like apple cider, you freaking like grazes my like leg, and I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. Like it's like that's scary. Like someone you think that you trust, like he's seen me around the neighborhood, like we like talk and stuff, so like I didn't think anything of it. I thought he was just like nice. Like there were other people like that like that I met too, so I was being dumb. I'm like, that's scary.
Yeah, right. It's like you're not thinking at that time, right? But then like you
think everyone's nice.
Yeah. I don't know why that day for me, why I thought that was a good idea to hop on this whip, right? Like, yo, we'll drive you back. And like I'm just thinking right now, like relapsing, like, yo, what if they like put child lock on? If I can't get out of the car, yo. Yeah. And, like, yo, I'm gone, I'm out of here. Like it's creepy. It's really, really creepy. Have you guys ever had anything like that done before? Nah.
Like situations where you think back.
Yeah.
It's
like that wasn't the smartest decision. Like in terms of like you might have died. Or been kidnapped. Nah. Sorry, I'm just throwing this story out there because like I recently talked about it again. That's why.
That's funny though, because I was like, back when I went to New York, with Mandy, we took the bus back to New Jersey, and we met some people that like offered us a ride back to our motel, or no, not motel, sorry, it was a hotel. It was a hotel. It was like kind of like, it was like a motel renovated as a hotel, and then they offered us a ride back, and I took it.
And you took it?
I took it. I should have took it. Yeah. Right? And then they were nice. And we ate with them. They paid for a meal and everything, right? It's just like sometimes like considering that, like sometimes it's just like you like I always have this like us versus them and like us versus me mentality, you know. But like sometimes you just kind of like feel like they're gonna be nice, right?
Yeah, but did you feel that situation out? Like, did you converse with them beforehand, or did you just like?
Kind of.
Hey,
Well, we
wanna
went to League of Legends Worlds.
Yeah.
And like they came from there too.
Oh,
right?
okay.
But like we didn't see them there. Like they could have just been like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, this, that, and the third, right? Like we were there, blah 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 blah. But they're nice. But so I just took a ride with them back, and then they took us out to eat too. It was chills.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
One quick question. What the sorry, I don't know how to word this. How much do you guys value the importance of being able to laugh at yourself?
I think it's pretty important. You shouldn't take yourself too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should honestly look for ways to laugh at yourself. Kind of thing. Yeah.
I see it that way too.
Yeah.
I feel like you gain so much confidence being able to like make fun of yourself in some ways. Like to an extent, like fuck move, man, don't not like that. But then like I want for people to learn that it's okay to make mistakes in some ways.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to like just laugh at yourself, and like that it's so like it's okay, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like the funny thing today. It was at work, and I was training 2 new employees. One being actually just a high school student. She's just there for like work experience and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then like one actually new girl, fresh to the company and all that, and it's like she's beating herself up over everything.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like. And then, like, at that point, I had to crack the jokes. And it's like, yo, just relax, chill. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You know, just like be open and just like relax a bit. Try to be a bit more about yourself.
Yeah.
In some ways. So sorry, I just thought of that because like we're talking about like having more confidence in yourself when you're modeling out there and everything, right? And I think it's so important that everyone who is growing up, right, as a young adult, is to learn how to laugh at yourself. So that brings us to our final question. What is some advice you would like to give to our audience, Sarah?
My advice is just don't strive to be perfect.
There you go.
I think that's what I've been trying to do, and when I was at UBC, I was struggling so hard that I was trying like everything to like be that perfect person, to like go to like the master's program, to like finish graduating, but like I was just everything that I was doing wasn't healthy for me. And it's at that point where you feel like you're being like super unhealthy, and like whatever you're doing is toxic to your like mental health and like your physical health. Is that like you just gotta stop, take a breath, and like don't worry about it. Like you're still young. Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah,
me too, actually.
There's times where people they have so much expectations of themselves that they don't forget about your soul. Right? Like you have to stop, breathe, and watch the beach, watch the sunset sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Just chill.
Yeah.
Just chill, bro.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But seriously though, right?
Yeah, if you're ever like overwhelmed, like if you're at work, it's too busy, like and you're overwhelmed, just take a breath. Like that's what I do. I literally like I go to the side, I like close my eyes, and I'm just like just chill. Like don't worry about it. Like just get through the day or get through whatever you're doing, and then don't worry about the next thing. Just Yeah.
Just focus on your well-being.
Yeah.
Right. At the current time, at the present time. All right.
Okay.
And that is it for episode number 12. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. This concludes today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We highly recommend that you do subscribe just so we can get somewhere, get our voice out there and all that. Reminder, we are also live on Spotify. The audio file for that will possibly be uploaded by tonight. What are you thinking, Ceston? Maybe? Yeah?
Maybe tomorrow morning.
Maybe tomorrow morning. There you go. But this episode, the live episode is, as always, going to be uploaded. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We appreciate every eye and ear. God bless you. Thank you. Woo-hoo. Hey. Cool. Peace.
Perfect.